Okay, in this video I'm going to try to speak because my English is not very good, but I'm going to try, make me understand. I hope that I get it. If not, just turn off the video. Well, in this video I'm going to explain my experience with VNAs as hobbyist or someone with intention to make a small company or in some small business, stuff like that. All right. In my case, I'm between both. In my case, I do robotics and drones and all that stuff. So a VNA is kind of useful for me as it's a spectrum analyzer or a oscilloscope with 50 ohms input. And so this is a new device that I got, but it's not the first device VNA that I have. And I'm going to share my experience. So my experience is very lucky. So I consider I was very lucky getting this device. It's a HP 8504. Sorry. It's HP 8753B. And it comes with a test set, parameter test set 85047A. It has a range of 300 kilohertz to 6 gigahertz. Most of them, even with the test set, they arrive till 3 gigahertz. The 6 gigahertz is a hardware upgrade that is in the test set, but also a software upgrade that is in the main unit. So I feel fortunate to could get this at the price that I got it and in a condition that I consider good and doesn't need an intervention in repair, maintenance, special maintenance, or a possible immediate problem with it. Like could be a dimmed screen, for example. It could be working the screen, but could be in bad condition. I know that I need to buy a screen anytime soon. All right. Or can break anytime soon. It doesn't look that. It's not like new, but it has good visibility yet. So, and also I had good luck in the kits, in the accessories that I got, cables, more important, calibration kit, interconnection cables, and I will explain later a little bit that. So the main point is that even if I were very lucky, I paid for this quite less that probably you could find equivalent one in eBay or distributors or I don't know, anywhere, or in Hamfest, for example. And being very happy to have it, it was an error. So I bought this very cheap, quite well under what is sold. I could find all the accessories very cheap and very nice and working perfectly, and still it's an error. I don't think anyone that is not his hobby itself repair these devices or collector, or a company that want one of these and take the risk to have a backup because should have two VNAs in a company, have a main one, a expensive one, and when it goes to calibration, they can lose a lot of money, for example, and they want a backup to can test things, and they don't take a risk to this break and cannot perform the production of the company. In that cases, or maybe they can take the money out of this in taxes or in benefits, or I don't know. So yes, I think a person that just for hobby, to support other hobbies or to support a small company, shouldn't buy one of these. Even if finish good, still is an error. Even if finish good, like happened to me. First, I'm going to explain what will you pay for this. So first, you need pay for the main unit. This is the 8753B version, is the last one with green CRT, sorry. After these ones, they came with color CRT, always CRT, and they came without the text set. So you can find this one, you can find it maybe between 800 to 1500, probably with faulty, with issues or quite bad condition, external condition, not just looking all like it looks in with damage in some grade. So a fully working one will be probably, the ones that I've seen, is around 2000, only the main unit, and assuming that it has 6 GHz, because there is some one of them that they are 3 GHz, they don't have the option to 6 GHz, and it has also harmonics, it has other options. So one main unit like this one is around 2000, 1500 in better case. Those text sets is the thing that you need to full parameters measurements, so for full calibration, and to get the 4 S parameters. So you need this one. There is two versions, the 46 and the 47A. This is the 47A. The 47A is the one that arrived to 6 GHz. And even having this in 6 GHz, you still need the update, so the software update on this one to 6 GHz. And this is selling standalone between 800 and 1200 or something like that. So you have already between the two units, you have already something around 2500 and 3500 pounds. Apart, you need to add, it will be delivered or whatever. But for one of these, you need a professional calibration kit, and you need one that is supported by firmware, or one that has the papers or the disk with the calibration data. Many of them are sold without them, and because that they are cheaper, like this one. So this is a point to have in account. There is not many of these online. There is not many with the documentation. If you buy one without documentation, must to be the one that is supported by the VNA in firmware, which they are quite limited by firmware memory, so maybe it's not easy to find one that is in the firmware, or you can find one with the documentation and ingress the data as a user kit. But in that case, no problem, but obviously the kit with the calibration data will be more expensive than this one that doesn't have. So one kit of this, even without documentation, can be 500, 600, even 1000. Depend the accessories that it has. And with calibration, some of them from 800 to 2000 or something like that. It's quite crazy. Depend who sell it. And in this case, I had the good luck to get one with accessories, extra accessories, and without documentation, but that is supported by firmware in the VNA. The firmware doesn't have this specific model, that is this one. The firmware has support for the B version, but this is the A, is 5-10 years earlier older. But the three main male and female, the SOL calibration standards are the same. So are the same that they are in the calibration. I don't know about the APC adapters male and female that I have installed. I don't know about that, but the SOL at least are the right ones, so I can use the calibration data that there is built in the firmware. So I was really lucky, and I got this with the adapters, APC7 male and female, and SOL male and female, 10 pieces in total. These two adapters and these two attenuators I bought myself, and I got it for £200, while you can get one set of this with 10 devices, even if it's without documentation, by 1,800, 600 in better case. So I was very lucky. Also, you will need AP7 to N or AP7 to SMA. Probably you will want N adapters. They can, if you get you look for the Agilent ones or HP ones, like Ardus that came with the kit. If you don't, that normally doesn't come with the kit, but if you want them, it's £300. If you want them new or yes, probably you need to pay £300 just for these two adapters. It's 150, 175 each. So just need thing in that too. Also, if you buy both devices separately, probably they will come without the cables, but these cables are phase matched cables, and they are 200-300 pounds. Each of these is 80 pounds. Doesn't matter if you buy them used or new ones of some company, or if you want that this perform at this suit, you need to buy this quality and phase match cables, and you will pay a lot of money for that. And also you will need this interconnection cable is 25 pin ones. I think is like a parallel port or something like that, but it's £150, the only one that I found. So you will have problems to find them, and they are HP, they are original. Probably it's a parallel port or a standard port that need a pin-to-pin connection. Maybe you can use other cable, but if you want the Agilent or HP one, you will pay 150 for that cable if you find it. And also, this thing have memory, but it won't keep the calibration when turned off. So there was an accessory that was a disk, external floppy disk, or something like that, or a computer, and you store the calibration there. So it will keep the status of the machine when you record, but not the calibration. It's crazy because in the calibration tell you to keep the calibration, so to put it in a profile and all that, but doesn't keep the calibration. So you will need spend another minimum another 50 in a Chinese one, GPIB USB adapter or whatever. And if you want the Agilent one, is £150. So you need to add all that stuff. And also you need, if it's delivered, you need to pay the deliver, and you risk to this get damaged. And also you need add the price of the table if you want to buy one. This is the cheapest one that I found. In Amazon, £70, but a proper one, lab one, Tektronix brand is £400. That is cam tilt, is another £400 if you want that, or £70. This is the only one that I found. It's a trolley with wheels, so, and it's in the limit of the weight of this thing is 40 kilograms. It's massive, so you need thing in that as well. And I pay by the 2 units with cables and everything, 700 plus delivery trolley, so around the kit, so around 1,400, something like that, more or less. It's difficult to get that. Probably, I think in the best case will be twice with all the accessories. And even so, I'm working nice. You can see after calibration I have a nice calibration. It's kept in time. I can even improve it, but it's fantastic, and it's made with calibration data in the firmware, so it's a real calibration. It's not like the little VNA that you have a good calibration because you just use the standards. I have this calibration by the data, not because I use the standards, like happens in the little VNA or nano VNA. So, and it's working nice, this device, and still is error. What I think is this little VNA won't make the job for a hobbyist that want something more serious, or a small company that is starting. You can get this. I don't think this will be a very big improvement. I had this and I returned it because it had other issues. So not bad, but couldn't find an improvement of this and was 4 times the price. And that there is not many options. There is, especially you want to go over 3 gigahertz. There is some Siglent new spectrum analyzer that has VNA. I don't know how good they are, but they are like 5,000 pounds. So, difficult to get that if you are starting. It's a lot of money. So what I think is the most rational, the more rational purchase is get one of these. KC901V, that is like 1,600 pounds. Sometimes I see cheaper, even in the website, and they go up to almost 7 gigahertz. They have M ports. They are reliable. They are reviewed by serious places like the Signal Path, and they are already in the market 3-4 years, and they are reliable. They are good. I don't know the difference with one of these. I don't have that data, and I don't have that comparison in any video or but I don't think will be with a good calibration kit. And I think with that one you can use any calibration kit that you want, like with the little VNA. So I think the results won't be very different to this one. And still, I think, personally, even buying a decent kit will be the same price that you can get this in the worst case. And it is with warranty, it's small, it's portable, you don't need to spend in a table, you don't need risk to break it in the transport, you don't have the risk of the valuation because one day stop to work, or the screen stop to work and you need to buy the after sale screen that is 400 pounds. I think this is the proper thing to buy, even if I'm happy with this and I had a good luck, and it's difficult to say you were wrong, but yes, I was wrong, and still can be wrong, and probably in the 90% of the cases that you buy this setup will go wrong. So I cannot recommend this purchase, and the only reasonable thing that I can, even if it's already a lot of money, the only reasonable thing that I can think is get this one. If I would choose I would have a second chance, I would buy this and not this, to be honest. Maybe with the spectrum analyzer, I don't know. But yes, with the VNA, 100%. Alright. So, well, this is my impression of a hobbyist with some aspiration to have some small company or something like that. Alright. I hope that this helped you. And I'm sorry for the English. I did my best. Thank you.